Blackstone Audio presents Dark of Night, A Story of Rot and Ruin by Jonathan Maberry and Rachael Elle. This book is read by Ray Porter. Author's Note: This story is a collaboration on several fronts. It is first a collaboration between two writers, myself and talented newcomer Rachael Elle. It is also a collaboration, or perhaps collision, of three of my fictional worlds. Story threads from my zombie apocalypse duology, Dead of Night and Fall of Night, lead us into the tale, but that thread quickly becomes entangled with elements from my Rot and Ruin novels, and also with the Joe Ledger thrillers. You do not need to read those books first, however, in order to read and hopefully enjoy this tale of survival in the days following the rise of the living dead. For those who have read some of all of those books, and for those who enjoy knowing where something falls in the proper chronology, this takes place 15 years after the Joe Ledger books, and 6 months after First Night, the events described in Fall of Night. Those events took place 14 years before Rot and Ruin. Jonathan Maberry. 1. Des Fox. "They're coming!" The child's voice was too loud, too shrill, and Desdemona Fox moved quickly to clamp a hand over the little boy's mouth. The boy struggled, panicking because of what was outside, what was always outside, and because of Des's hold, her strength, the sharp stink of her unwashed body, the blood and dirt on her hands, the gun in her other hand. But Des pulled the boy close, pressing him against her breasts, curving her shoulder around him as if that could keep him safe. Inside the bus, the other children were frozen in postures of listening, their faces transformed into masks of fear and uncertainty. No one made a sound. Everyone held their breath as they listened and waited. The only sounds were outside. Those sounds. Those awful sounds. The slow, artless shuffle and thud of feet against the blacktop. The hiss of cloth as bodies brushed past the sides of the bus. The low, endlessly desperate moans that spoke of bottomless hungers. In the grass alongside this stretch of highway, even the birds and crickets had fallen silent. It had been half a year.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?